Welcome back, Amiibros, to Bioshock. In the last episode, after doing some last-minute cleanup for Fort Frolic, we arrived in Hephaestus, where we learned that the way to Andrew Ryan is blocked, only opening if we perform a sympathetic overload. I think that's how you say it. Well, regardless, we need to perform an overload for the circuit breaker switch that'll open the way to him. In this episode, we'll be searching around Hephaestus for any leads that'll allow us to find a device that'll do just that. And right here, we see a fucking Big Daddy just beat on this poor splicer. Well, can't see it right now because I'm taking pictures. I gotta get my research in. Gotta capture the moment. And oh, damn! You just see that? Holy shit! Big Daddy just fucking hit him so hard, the dude didn't even have a chance to lay down. Damn, Mr. B, you give it to him. The little sister on top of him is just like, dude, Mr. B, fucking kill him! Beat his ass! Yeah, get him! Get him! Shove your harpoon in his fucking colon! Do it! Do it! Well, I hope you two don't mind, but I'd like to assist you with my mighty wrench, sow the seeds of trust, so that way when I betray you, I can just rip the seeds right out. And then sow the seeds of trust again for another Big Daddy and a little sister, Always gotta think ahead with these things. But, let's electrocute this motherfucker. Thank you for taking care of that leaded splicer though, Mr. B, really. Nice catharsis for Fort Frolic, when the other splicers were just getting in my way when I was trying to, take the other Big Daddies down. Also, I hope you're not too attached to the elite bouncers, because after this is the last time we see them until the penultimate section of the game. I know, little sister, I'm kind of heartbroken about it too.
I've seen such terrible things, and done worse myself. Thank you for reminding me that the light of the world has not yet been snuffed out. I am sending a little one to help you on your way.
Very, very nice. Got another reward in the bag, and we're just in the meat of this level. Because this is where most of our objectives are going to be taking place, in the core of Hephaestus. Hello there, miss. Allow me to fire up a conversation. Might have been a bit too literal with that, but what can you do? I'm wielding a flamethrower. As well as a cryo cannon. Not cannon. I think it would be called a cryo cannon. Right? Pretty sure. Well, I'll just say freeze ray for right now, just for argument's sake. As well as a proton pack. I mean, I shoot electricity out of this too. I mean, this chemical thrower can do practically anything. But over here we have a security camera, so let's whip out our electrobolt and oh, never mind. We're not gonna electrocute it. We will be picking up this audio diary over here.
Do you guys have any idea there's a war on? If you don't follow proper maintenance on those Big Daddies, they burn through those R-34s like them Eve's apple berries go through penicillin. I've got Atlas's goons hitting us non-stop and 2 dead mechanics just this week. We need to control costs. If I wanted to deal with amateurs, I would have stayed on dry land.
You're gonna want to keep the R-34s in mind for a upcoming objective will require us to collect those. An easy way to do that is just pay attention to where Big Daddy corpses are. We passed one earlier in the previous episode, as well as us just killing one not too long ago. So just to make life easier on yourself and to conserve more ammo for your weapons, keep in mind where Big Daddy corpses are, because those R-34s are going to come into play. Anyway, over here we have a weapon upgrade station. What am I going to go for this time? Yep, going for damage immunity. That Big Daddy was way too close for comfort last time, so might as well do everything in my power to prevent myself from taking that much damage. Because I believe the damage immunity protects you from splash damage involving your frag grenades as well as your RPGs. I'm not so sure about the proximity mines. I want to say it wouldn't, because again, proximity mines, you're already laying them down as traps, and they don't go off if you're running into them, only if the splicers go into them. So, I mean, it'd be kind of silly for you to run into the proximity mine. At the same time, a splicer is also running into that same proximity mine, so yeah. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. But as you saw there, we now have the upgraded versions of Insect Swarm and Electrobolt. Unlike your individual tracks, your plasmid upgrades don't stack. At first I found it a little weird that plasmid upgrades don't stack, but your tonics do. But then I realized that, oh well, for tonics they're more passive upgrades, and for plasmids they're more active upgrades. You know, still it'd be kind of cool that you stack both Electrobolt 2 and 1, or Electrobolt, a fully upgraded Electrobolt with the second version, I think, right? No, okay, I'm confused here. Point is, the first upgrade of Electrobolt, as well as the second upgrade to Electrobolt, you put them all on the same track, and you just have like a fistful of lightning at that point. You know, there's like clouds forming around your hand or something like that. That'd be really cool. Or with all the upgrades for Incinerate, your hand is literally just bone and flame. You know, some real Ghost Rider stuff. And that'd be pretty cool, I think. It's not so cool as being stuck in the dark, because I'm afraid of the dark. No, that's a lie. Maybe as a kid I was afraid of the dark. I mean, it was kind of spoopy. But I've seen this kind of thing before, and I always solve my issues with a tank of explosive juice. I mean, that's what I'm going to call it, because I don't know the exact name for this. Every time I hurl it at somebody, it explodes. So I'm just going to call it a tank of explosive juice. I don't care if I'm wrong. Yeah, that's extremely sus. And I was right. Here, hold this body for me, please. As I take your hat. You son of a bitch. Ah, get out of here. Here, take back your hat. I don't want it anymore. It's tacky. Take that. You know what? Here, take this body. Hi, Andrew Ryan.
Imagine the will it took to create a place like this. And what have you built? Nothing. You can only loot and break. You're not a man. You're just a termite at your side.
Dickhead, I was just trying to leave this place, and yet you're the one that kept me trapped here. Fuck you, Andrew Ryan. Jeez, why you gotta be such a jerk, man? Ugh. Anyway, let's listen to this audio diary while I cool off.
Let me tell you something about keyboards and all them university types. They're so smart, except when they ain't. I put a couple of drinks in him last week, and before I could say boo, he's telling me he's got the code to his office keyed to the date of Australia Day. Now's every weeks I slip in real gentle and nick a buck or two from the till. The Aussie never notices, and I ain't about to tell him. It seems like there's all kind of crazy stuff back there. Maybe one day I'll get more ambitious.
How's it working out for you, Pablo? Before I go into what that audio diary was talking about, that is a really damn cool shot, I gotta say. Just the Big Daddy standing behind like a layer of steam, you know, making it look like he's covered in fog and stuff like that. That's really cool. I like that. But anyway, yeah, you want to keep a mental note of what Pablo was talking about, as there will be indications on, well, not so much indications, but there will be hints as to what that door code is without you needing to look it up on the internet or even hack the keypad. It's a neat little way of utilizing the environment to get the answers you need if you just pay attention. You know, I remember my first time, or hell, even like my third time playing this game, I didn't realize, you know, oh, there is a code to this keypad over here. I just wasn't paying attention because I'm stupid like that. But yeah. Anyway, let's rescue our second little sister of the video. I was about to say session, but I just realized this is post commentary, you dum dum. Stop being stupid. But on the subject of a Big Daddy and a Little Sister, but actually real quick before I get into that, yeah, splicers are going to be a lot more crafty about that sort of thing, so be careful with that. Even a headshot with my crossbow didn't work. And right there you see Frozen Field working its magic. Look how cool that is. See, I think if the wrench had cosmetic upgrades like that, it'd be a lot cooler to use. Cooler, get it? Because it's frozen! But yeah, back to what I was saying regarding the Big Daddy and the Little Sister. Honestly, as fucked up as the context surrounding their relationship is, I've always found it oddly charming. You know? Like, it's cute in a way, but before I delve into that further, we got another audio diary to check out. So let's listen.
I didn't recognize the twist that come into the shop today. Stacked like Sally and dressed to the nines. She's played her cards pretty close to the vest, but you ain't gotta be no college job to see that she's into some bad china. She was asking about magnetic locks and some such. I played it coy, but she took wise. After she showed me round her backyard, I gave her directions to Keyboard's tool shop. Rapture's gone to hell, but sometimes the great chain still cuts you a break.
Keeping it classy, Pablo. Keeping it classy. But as you saw on that calendar, there was a date circled, January 26th. If you couldn't see it because the lighting was too poor, don't worry, there is another opportunity to see what the actual date is more clearly.
Circuit breakers, over there, yeah. Why can't Ryan take care of this crap himself? Because Mr. Ryan's got more important things to do than to enforce loyalty in the ranks. Say hello to Fontaine, you backstabbing son of a bitch.
That looks dangerous. Good thing I know how to hack a circuit breaker. Or electrical circuit in this case. Goes without saying, don't go in there, even if you have electrical flash slapped onto you.
Before the final rat has eaten the last gram of rapture, I will lead a parade. Who was that, they'll say, as they point to the sad shape hanging on my wall. Who was that?
At least they'll still be interested to know who I was. I can offer something there, Manager Ryan, you know? But yeah, back to my original point. Like I said, I honestly find the relationship between the little sister and the Big Daddies oddly charming / cute in a weird way. There's this one piece of fan art that illustrates that clearly, and I'll be sure to post it after I'm done recording.
City at the bottom of the sea, that's a marvel. Another man happens to be on a plane that crash lands on the same city in the middle of the ocean. Why, that sounds more like a miracle.
See, Andrew Ryan, this is the kind of thing, like, these are the kind of topics you need to be talking about, man, because that would make me stop and think for a minute. Not this whole trash talking shit of, ooh, I'm gonna hang you up on my wall and people will wonder who you are, bit, or whatever. Seriously, say more shit like this, man. Come on. It's basic 101 smack talk here. But yeah, that is a little weird that we find ourselves here. Is it a miracle? Or are there other forces at play here? Well, we'll have to ponder that question further next time on Bioshock as we'll head to Keeber's workshop. See you guys then.
Strikes me that Fontaine wasn't overly inconvenienced by his own demise. On New Year's Eve, these wretched splicers come streaming out of the poorhouses and stormed the proverbial barricades. The dead rot in the streets, and Johnny and Jamie Citizen are lined up round the block for plasmids. Anything to help fend off the rabble. I begged Mr. Ryan to hand Fontaine's heuristics over to Atlas's boys as a peace offering, but the stupid sod won't listen to reason. Instead, he's just splicing his mob up, giving them more and tougher plasmids. There's an arms race on here in Rapture, but it's not about who can build the best guns and the biggest bombs. It's about who can become less of a man and more of a monster.
Me, an assassin. Oh, that's rich. I could have gone along, I suppose. Spliced up. Forgot. I believed in this place. I believed in Ryan. But when it got hard, Ryan didn't believe in Rapture. Didn't believe in the Great Chain. He believed in power. And now this place is busto. And my girl is... gone. Worse than gone. One of those... things. So am I an assassin? Well, only one way to find out.